we go.
All right, guys, welcome back. Was just a few seconds, and now we are back into the next game, guys. Into the
Mm-hmm.
next top 8 matchup between Kaiser Scorch playing this Mewtwo Welder Victini version with Cramoran against
Yeah,
the Gogo Trade playing the Blacephalon Temposar, right? LDF, what do you think about the matchup?
I think it can go either way. I think it definitely could go either way here. The Victini VMAX
Hmm.
for Kaiser here, I can't imagine it's very effective in a matchup where the only V Pokemon that Anti has here is the Cramorant V. Um, so I'll be curious to see how Kaiser approaches this matchup. I think he's just looking for the Mewtwo, wants to go Mewtwo this game. Probably your best attacker, but Mewtwo could fall victim to one of those Bucephalons. So we'll have to see if Anti's able to take it down here.
Yeah, and well, that's a looks like a really nice on one having that Victini in the active,
Hmm.
but no fire yet. So probably Kaiser Scorch decided to go probably for a Crobat. Try to draw just one fire because hitting one fire could be super relevant to actually do the second attack of
Yep.
Victini VMAX, right? So just attaching one fire should be super crucial. So we will see if Kaiser Scorch going actually for that dead exchange, right?
Yeah, we looks like we'll see him Dene here, looking for that fire. Um, if he finds it, oh wow,
Oh, that's crazy,
no
right?
fire.
Laying so many
Yeah.
fires and actually whiffing.
Hmm. That's not good. I wonder if he's gonna dig a little bit more with Crobat here. I think that might have to be the case, just to
Yeah.
try to establish a fire. I mean, he could wait a turn and then get the energy on next turn on the Victini with a Welder. Um, but I do think he wants to get energy, even on like the Mewtwo to set up for like potentially like a Flare Strike or something could be important. So we are seeing him digging here with a Crobat. Will he find it? He gets the Giant Hearth, which will work.
Yeah, that's crazy because we need to remind Kaiser Scorch plays 11 fires plus
Mm-hmm.
11 fires plus 4
Or
four
yeah, three
giant
Hearth.
hairs. What is
Yeah,
sorry, 3 giant hairs. So it's like 11
Giant Hearth. Yeah,
fires
yeah.
plus 3 giant hairs to actually attach.
Mm-hmm.
But finally decided to attach this energy into the Mewtwo, and really interesting
Yeah.
to see how that spinner for 3 fires going second. Find a Welder already going to the Charizard. And do you think it's gonna put pressure with the double blaze, taking 2 prizes? Do you think it's worthy?
I think it might be worth it.
Hmm.
But we could see potentially Kaiser here respond with a knockout on the Reshizard with a Mewtwo copying Flare Blitz on the Charizard GX.
Yeah.
So it might be a little risky to do this. Um, he Anti could also just kind of set up the Reshizard on the bench for a big 300 damage double blaze if he wants, instead of going for the a knockout. But it looks like he is going to try to take it here. Interesting that
Yeah,
he found both energy spinners
and I guess
through.
we're watching a double base, right?
Yeah, I think we are.
Definitely going for
Uh,
that. Really interesting to see that GX attack into the Victini. Couldn't have no time to actually evolve. And right now, Anti
mhm.
Gogo Trade taking already the first 2 prizes in that V in the active. And
Yeah,
right now, he has like 12 cards in hand. What is crazy for turn one, right?
very crazy turn one. I wonder if I think Anti's game plan was maybe take the knockout with double blaze and then maybe knock out this Mewtwo with a Bucephalon and then maybe just finish the game off with a spit shot on that Dedenne on Kaiser's bench, since Kaiser doesn't play any Mew in his deck or reset stamp, so there's no way to
Yeah,
disrupt the hand. So that I think that was maybe what he was going for.
exactly. No Marnie, no reset stamp. And now we're probably gonna, yeah, Gogo Trade. Auntie already said, like, sorry for that turn one because it was crazy to
Yeah.
go, like, Jirachi, using the
Yeah,
Giant
he
Hair
found a
with,
lot of energy that turn too.
yeah,
We did see the double spinner with the hearth.
exactly. That was crazy with the spinner, the double blaze,
Hmm.
and taking out to Victini just turn one. What is definitely crazy taking 2 prizes on one with a
Yep.
tag
And
team. And the
there's the
families
Flare
are, right?
Blitz.
Families are coming in the
Hmm.
perfect spot, taking 3 prizes for Kaiser Scorch. I have
Yeah,
everything. Looks like a
just
Blacephalon turn
all
is coming,
cats.
right? What do you think?
Yeah, I think this game's probably just gonna go in the form that a Tempo Zard usually plays. Turn one double blaze, Bucephalon,
Oh my
Cramorant.
goodness. Oh
Yeah,
my
and that
goodness.
that's it's
This
just
game is
insane.
gonna end in 2 turns, right?
Yeah, very fast games today.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
fast games. But this is what Tempo Zard does sometimes
Yeah.
against these tag team decks. It's just like I can win in 3 attacks, and as long as Anti just doesn't, whiff any important resources, we're probably just gonna see Anti just go knock out
Correct.
Mewtwo and then next turn spit shot on the Dedenne.
Correct. So yeah, crazy how turn one, normal turn for Kaiser Scorch, and then turn one of the anti, just going for Double
Yeah,
Blaze and
very
now
fast
into
games.
300 fiber seconds turn 2. What is this? One price
Hmm.
remaining already in turn 2, right?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure
Oh my
Anti's got this
goodness.
locked up. We'll see though.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no money, no stamp. Anti already keep the hand for sure. The giant hair in play, maybe.
Hmm.
Marshadow could be important, but yeah, decided to poke on the Marshadow because needed to pick something like probably Victini, probably going for
Hmm.
Acrobat, but definitely want to try to welder something. Maybe going for Victini VMAX, but Victini VMAX cannot even KO Blacephalon because it does
Yeah, it only does
100
100.
damage base
Yep.
plus
Hmm.
120 only if the opponent is a V Pokemon. So right now,
Exactly.
Kaiser
Yeah.
in a really complicated spot.
Yeah,
Probably
I
need to
think.
go for the speed, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I think we're going to see a spit shot here, and then pretty much just Kaiser's got to hope that we don't see a response spit shot on the Dedenne. We could also probably just see Anti just win here with another Blacephalon.
Correct.
Um, but yeah, we're probably going to see either spit shot or another Fireball Circus. So yeah, there we go. Probably
Yeah.
knock out the Blacephalon,
All right.
and
And praying
I mean
that the camera survive, right?
exactly. But even if Kaiser, I mean Kaiser still needs to get more energy in play. His hand's actually not
Yeah,
that good to respond with.
exactly.
So.
Correct.
Yeah, even if Anti doesn't win this turn, it's still not looking very good for Kaiser
Yeah,
here.
now right now Anti has like 2 turns to win because two
Hmm.
prize remaining. So if no V, no GX in play from Anti right now, it's gonna be a really good spot for him because he has like 2 turns to actually win this game.
Yep.
And also Kramer is an option into the Dedenne of Kaiser bench. But
Hmm.
yeah, that's the welder after 2 Stellar Wish. Waiting for Kramer. All right, that's the quick
Yeah.
ball. Probably going for
Waiting
Kramer,
for
and if
Krim,
Kramer is in the
like
deck, and yeah,
he
looks
knows.
like
And there's the Cramorant.
Speed Shot is coming, right? Fire Crystal just need
Yep,
to retrieve the
there it is.
Jirachi. Just need a switcher
Yeah,
that's
just needs
gonna
a
net.
welder.
And well, we already saw a game that finished in 2 turns.
Yeah, just another very fast game. But
Oh
that's
my
what
goodness.
Temple's Art sometimes does. That's where it gets the name from. But yeah, there we
Correct,
go.
correct.
Anti's gonna win the first game here.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy actually. Like,
Yeah, very, very crazy game. We'll see if Kaiser can maybe work something in this next game to maybe prevent Anti from just having an insane game where he can just go knockout, knockout, knockout. We do see Kaiser start with Dedenne here. Which could be a big deal,
mhm,
especially with the Cramorant
yep.
snipe potential. Yeah, if Kaiser maybe had like a Mew in his deck, we might have seen Anti, not get the win in that last game there. Um, but yeah, there's no Mew in Kaiser's deck here, so
No
the
Mew,
Dedenne is
yeah.
always a sitting duck.
Exactly. Like that. I mean,
Hmm.
and now the Dene,
Yeah.
but the ground supporter in hand has a research instead of the welder. The ground supporter sometimes, and
Hmm.
top the
We'll
welder
see
will be
what.
crazy. Ooh, that
Yeah,
pocket
there's a
gear could actually
Pokegear.
change everything, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we're
Well,
gonna see Kaiser here search for
probably
what is
Mewtwo,
he?
right?
Mewtwo. Yeah, Mewtwo.
Probably Victini. Let's see. Going for Victini.
Yeah, Victini. Yeah, Victini VMAX at the very least can knock out the Cramorant
Exactly.
in one hit. So,
Checking the
so
deck, I
there's that.
guess. One welder
Hmm.
is price, I guess. At least I saw 3. So now deciding for Go Giant Hair. And Pocket Gear! That's a welder.
Oh,
Alright, alright.
there it is. Yeah. So it looks like Kaiser might be able to knock out the Jirachi here.
Yeah, found it at the perfect time right now. So probably going
Hmm.
welder, attaching these 2 fires into Victini.
Yep.
And that's a Charizard, that's a Cramorant. Maybe decided to bench, maybe go for the Dene, or just maybe just keep the hand. So let's see what Kaiser does this turn. But definitely better spot at the game 1 for Kaiser, right?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a lot better. Yeah, he's gonna Dedenne. Probably, yeah, gonna move his own Dedenne. I think he has the Giant Heart still to work with. Ooh, 3 bosses orders.
All right. And we're probably gonna see a
See
Giant
what
Hair
Kaiser
discarding the
does.
Giant Hair maybe because
Hmm.
yeah, the Giant Hair will be in play for sure unless Marshadow is coming at some point. But deciding to go quick ball, discarding 1 boss to have the option of bossing with Eldegoss later.
Hmm.
And well, deciding to
Yeah.
probably go in Crobat, maybe Mewtwo, probably Crobat to draw some cards, maybe
Yeah.
Giant Hair
Yeah.
first. We'll see. We'll see how discarding the Giant Hair looks. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. He can thin his hand down a little bit.
And not
There's the
touching
Crobat
the
for
fire,
3.
only drawing 3 cards. And that's a
Ooh,
switch.
Marshadow.
Could be
Yeah.
important.
Switch
That's a
Marshadow.
Marshadow. I'm probably taking 2 price into Jirachi.
Yep. He's gonna knock out the Jirachi, and we'll see if Anti is able to respond with a knockout with double blaze here
Yeah,
on the
correct.
Victini.
Hmm. Double Race could be
Yeah.
actually super cool right now if Anti finds a Welder and a
Hmm.
Charizard and a Retreat. So that's a VMAX, really good price if this Victini survives, but that is Charizard actually punishing Kaiser
Yeah,
with
there
this
we go. Just
Charizard
has it
Welder.
all. Just has it all, man. There we go. There's the energy, and
As a
there's the
switch,
switch.
Double Race again. That's the same spot than
Hmm.
game one.
Yep.
Um, and yeah, to the Dennis in play, not good for Kaiser because the opponent possible Cramorant speed shot can come at any point, right?
Yeah, exactly. And there's a knockout with the double blaze. And Kaiser currently, I don't think has a way to knock out the Reshiram and Charizard. He doesn't have a Mewtwo down with an energy on it to respond with a Flare Blitz potentially. And it looks like Kaiser's just not really drawing very well here. We could see him boss maybe, boss and then beat catch. Might have to be the play.
Mhm.
And just try to set up from there. Yeah, Kaiser I'm sure was looking for a Mewtwo to try to get
Yeah,
into a Flare Blitz on the Reshiram and Charizard. Just
definitely.
kind of unable to get there. Yeah. Just see a beat catch going for Mewtwo and probably Welder.
And all right,
Yep.
that's a good bit catch. And let's see if Anti has another Welder or just first strike the Cramorant.
Yep,
Um,
there's two more energy.
that's Giant Head. It's carrying the Mew, not feeding any speed shot and another Welder. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, there it is. Oh no.
This game is gonna be finished or always in again. Sorry, in
Oh,
like 2 or 3 turns.
yeah.
Just retreat, first strike, and the game is almost over again. 2 turns is crazy because looks like Kaiser had a really better option, but after
Hmm.
anti-finding the Charizard, that was the Victini. Victini only having 190 HP, being a V basic was actually super crucial with this double base into first strike, into probably one Welder that already anti-put in the top thanks to the Mewtwo ability. So just
Hmm.
need a speed shot to win the game. KO that Dedenne. No money, no stamps, so all
Yep.
Anti needs is just to kill the Dedenne with the speed shot. So it looks like the game is almost over, right?
Yeah, I think Kaiser might have the Marshadow here, so there's no Giant Hearth for 2 energy for the spit shot. But even then, Anti does play 4 Giant Hearth. He might have one in his hand already. Um, yeah, I don't know what you can do if you're Kaiser here. The Crobat being in the active too means Anti could also just win by going switch and then go back into Flare Strike.
So Kaiser decided to go with Marshadow. The only possibility that maybe the opponent has no fire, so no crystal, right?
Hmm.
Crobat
Yep.
drawing the switch are really, really important. And try to go
Yep.
probably for attacking this Charizard and pray that Anti has no fires in hand because we know he's going to top the Welder thanks to the Mewtwo ability. But yeah, just need some
Yeah.
fires and snipe the Dedenne to win and advance to top 4. So deciding Kaiser to which attack should he go, just Outrage.
Hmm.
Sorry, not Outrage,
Just
the
outward
Flareon
returning.
GX attack, right?
Yep.
Flareon GX attack, and now, alright, you draw insane, alright, so looks like a
Yeah.
GG into turns again.
Yep. There
Alright,
we go.
what a weather battle, finishing like 2 or 3 turns, and looks like Gogo Trade is advancing to top 4 in this welder battle that finishing like 2 or 3 turns both games. Crazy how it was super, super, super crucial the double base into Victini both games to actually set up and win this game.